Well, a very good morning to each and every single one of you. I hope and pray that everybody has a good day. I'm sure we will be on the Britannia having a fantastic day after a fantastic embarkment day. So if you haven't already, please check out that video. I am right at the back of the ship. Look at that for a view. Up at the Sunset Bar. They're getting set up. We're just about to go down for breakfast. Now, there's a couple of restaurants that are free dining, and one of them's called the Meridian and one of them's called the Peninsula. We were meant to eat in the Peninsula last night, but we decided against it in the end because we were so tired. We stayed casual and we went to the buffet restaurant in the Horizon. But this morning we are going to check out that Peninsula and see what is on their free dining. You have to book for that one, by the way. Their free dining breakfast. I'm hoping there's going to be some Eggs Benedict and all that type of thing. So what we'll do is we'll bring you a little bit of that, show you exactly what we have chosen for this morning, and then we've got a day at sea today and tomorrow, so we're going to be wandering around the ship, getting our bearings and finding some interesting and hopefully some really exciting things to do for you guys. So here we are, our first breakfast of the cruise, and like I said a little bit earlier when we did the introduction, we are at the Peninsula. Now the Peninsula, they have got one very similar on the Ventura. This one seems to have a lot more space to it as well. There's Sarah's cranberry juice just turning up. I've gone for the orange juice. We've started off with toast, but me and Sarah have both gone for our favourites. Well, actually, Sarah's never tried it. We've gone for Eggs Benedict, which I haven't had for years, but it is stunning. Can't wait for that. Really looking forward to it, and I'll tell you exactly how it tastes afterwards. So yeah, the Peninsula Restaurant. This one is free dining, so it is completely free, but you do have to book. I would always recommend in booking your entertainment and your free dining restaurants. And if you do miss out, and if you can't get through on the My Holiday app, then all you got to do is head on up to deck 15, I do believe it is, not 16, and go to the Horizon buffet, which of course is open from 6 AM till 1 o'clock in the morning, but breakfast in the Horizon is from 6 till 9. So breakfast has arrived, Eggs Benedict. Oh, it has been so long. I tell you what, I'm going to waste no time in tucking in. Let's do the, oh man. Coming on that second one, let's have a look at this. Just watch. This is how perfectly well they are done. Wow. Just look at that. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Right, not wasting any more time. Let's see what this is like. It's been years. Eggs Benedict. Now on the toast front, it was a little bit cold and it was overdone, but that's just my own personal opinion. You guys might actually like it. Oh yeah. I think I might have to stretch to another 2 after this. I'll let you know. So that was breakfast on the first day at the Peninsula Restaurant. Very good indeed, thoroughly enjoyed it. The Eggs Benedict were to die for, so make sure you check that one out. Sarah had it as well, and I think she is hooked on Eggs Benedict. So we may even be here tomorrow morning, who knows, but we will definitely be back at some point. Now we sat on a table for 2, it is beginning to get very busy, so make sure that you do book the Peninsula if you're going to have breakfast. If you want to share with people on a big table, that is absolutely fine. It's a little bit harder to get tables for 2, so when you're booking, just bear that in mind. And it does open from 8 o'clock in the morning, so get down here at about 7:50 to ensure that you get the best seats in the house. But now it's time for us to get saucy, sassy and sweaty with a bit of salsa in the Crystal Room. Oh my goodness, I'm going to need another shower after this one.
1, 2, 3. And make sure you're practicing those arms at the same time. That we're all ready now. I feel like we could just leave this room and I could lead you all around the ship. Go round in a circle, and I may add in a few more things as we go, but we'll see how we go first, okay? Let's have a go. You may recognise this song as well. It's one of my faves. We don't want to be bumping into each other. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh, look at us go. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Keep it up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Aye, aye. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Oh, goodness. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And forward. Last one. Before we pivot, here we go. 1. Together, right. Yeah, and these are our doubles. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 to the pivot. Oh, fantastic. The third time. Back pivot, here it comes. Out on the right. And next up we party. Party in dramatic. 1, 2, 3. 1 and dramatic. Dramatic. Together. Ready for that? New step. Cross. Bring it forward if you can.
Well, a very good afternoon to each and every single one of you. I hope you're having a fabulous day. It is the afternoon, it's almost 3 o'clock, and that means that we are going for afternoon tea at the Meridian Restaurant. Well, earlier today, after breakfast, we went to the Limelight Club for a little bit of a talk, and it was all about beauty. It was more of a ladies' pamper thing, so that was at the Limelight Club. And also earlier today we were at the studio, which gave a little bit of a description of the shore excursions. Now our first port of call will be Lisbon in Portugal. So basically what they did, they had somebody on stage and they were just giving you a talk, telling you what you can see, what you can do, the prices, and it was a questions and answers as well. So that was pretty handy, because in a couple of days time we will be stopping off in Portugal, and we'll be bringing you that one, so make sure you tune in for that one. But as for right now, it is time. Oh, I wanted to tell you, yes, what was I saying? And I've completely forgotten. So that's what I was going to say after that little balls up, but never mind. Yeah, myself and Sarah are booked in. They were doing a special deal at the ladies' pamper thing. So we're both going for a full body massage, feet, toes, face, head, fingers, nails, all that type of thing, and also a little bit to do with the eyes as well. So that was a real bargain. So if you want bargains, if you like bargains, go to the talk for the ladies' pamper, and then you get a lot of treatment at a very discounted price. My goodness, well that was afternoon tea at the Meridian Restaurant. Sarah is stuffed, I'm stuffed. It was a great afternoon. We sat and chatted to some wonderful people while we were all overlooking the ocean. We're definitely going to do it a few more times during our adventures here on the Britannia. But you'll see, well, you can probably see here. You can see here, and you can see here. The food, the cakes, the sandwiches, and coffee and tea, free flowing, absolutely fabulous, and of course totally free. But what I will say is make sure that you pre-book through the My Holiday P&O Cruises app, which you can download onto your phone, because there were people being turned away at about 3 minutes past 3. So make sure that as soon as you get on board, or you can do it from home apparently, that you pre-book your little afternoon tea at this wonderful restaurant. Good evening everybody, and this is one of my favourite evenings on the ship. It is of course formal evening, and we're about to head off for dinner. There's a a grand piano playing in the background down at the bottom of the atrium. It looks pretty splendid, doesn't it? The atrium on the Britannia. We're going to go into the Peninsula for dinner this evening, and then we're going to head off to the theatre and then finish off our evening with a bit of a live comedy. I hope you stick around for it. What we have here is the smoked and cured fish. I have gone for the cream smoked trout with horseradish mayonnaise, Gravelix tartare and a roulade of smoked salmon and Cornish crab served with crisp bread just to wash it down. So there we go, we're going to kick off with a little bit of tipple. It's not alcoholic, by the way, amuse booze. It's tomato based soup. Interesting, nice, good to freshen the palate, indeed. Right, I'm going to tuck into this, don't want my fish going cold, and we'll see you for the main course. The main course has arrived, and what do we have here? We have the pork fillet en croûte, pressed pork shoulder with fennel seeds, yum 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 yum, a baked apple, tarragon pork mint sauce, roasted potato and mustard cream sauce. How good does that look? Oh my goodness me, can't wait to tuck in. Sarah, what have you gone for?
I have gone for sirloin steak, as always, 6 ounce, 6 or 8, can't remember, 6 or 8 ounce fillet steak, medium to well done with a mayonnaise sauce, some chips and some broccoli.
Well, that was a fantastic formal dinner in the Peninsula Restaurant. Every course was fantastic, really enjoyed it, and Sarah enjoyed her main steak course meal as well, so very, very enjoyable. We didn't show you the dessert. I just had milk chocolate ice cream, which was pretty fantastic, and Sarah, you had the sorbet.
Yes.
Yes, what flavour sorbet was it?
Pistachio. No, passion fruit.
Passion fruit sorbet. So that went down really, really well. Now, next up for us this evening, we are in the Headliners Theatre, where we were yesterday evening, where we saw the Residence Theatre Company, the Headliners themselves, perform on stage. And what an evening that was. Next up, we've got a female solo artist, so can't wait to see what she's going to perform. I think it's a mixture of tunes from over the years, from around the world, from each and every single era. Let's go check it out. Wow, what a super show, what a super set that was from the marvellous Rebecca Neal here at the Headliners Theatre. She's going to be back later on in the week, and I can't wait to see her once again, because like I said, that was sassy, classy stuff. She was in a long gold dress right the way down to her ankles, completely dominated the show. At times the diction was a little bit iffy, but all in all it was a marvellous, marvellous set, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. The people were singing, clapping, and I'll tell you what, for the first time in a long time, she moved me to tears. She did a marvellous little melody from Barbara Streisand, good old Barbara, and honestly the first song, Memory, and she finished that one with Don't Rain on My Parade from the marvellous musical Funny Girl as well. But my goodness, wasn't that pure class that we saw, and I can't wait to see her again. Bring on some more entertainment. Well, it's just turned midnight and it's time for myself and for Sarah to retire after a fantastic second day. We've just been to the Horizon restaurant, which is still open for almost another hour, just to top up the belly before bedtime. We finished off with a comedian, John Ryan, in the Live Lounge, which was down on deck 7 I do believe. You can check him out on Facebook and Instagram, and also Rebecca Neal, who we saw earlier, is on Instagram, Facebook, all that type of thing. We'll see if we can get some links and pop them down below for you guys. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. It's another day. We are still at sea before we arrive in Portugal, so I'm sure that's going to be action-packed. So I want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you for spending your precious time with myself and Sarah on our little adventure on the Britannia. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the thumbs up, leave any comments down below that you wish to do so, and me or myself or Sarah will get back to you very, very soon. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, because you don't want to miss any of our future cruising vlogs or just general travelling vlogs. We've got a ton to come this year in 2022, so we can't wait to take you along with us on those adventures. And before you go, make sure you've hit that subscribe button. It is of course totally free, you're not committing yourself to anything, and it really does help us, and we'd really appreciate that, guys. So have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, a wonderful morning, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, be good, and keep smiling, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Travel